Traders from around the world, what's going on? It's Ricky Cadden back again with another free Wednesday stock review from Real Life Trading Australia. Hope you guys are doing absolutely splendid. Let's talk about the broader markets, guys. We are at a brand new all-time high. Now, what does this mean? It means the market is bullish. We have been continuing on bullish. A lot of dips have been getting bought. As you guys can see here on the shorter term moving averages, you can see we are currently trending up above all the shorter term moving averages just here as well. The volume, however, is starting to drop off. Now, this is something that you really want to pay attention to, guys. Just more so the fact that because the volume is dropping as we are going higher, it means we're probably going to start shifting momentum. If you take a look at the RSI as well, I know this is a lagging indicator, but we are currently trading up at around 71, which generally when we get to these levels, guys, we get some sort of retracement. You can see back here we had a pullback, back here we had a pullback, back here we had a pullback. Are we going to have a pullback here? Possibly. I just wouldn't be overly bullish right now at this current moment in time. I do believe that there are a lot of stocks that are at massive lows. But this one, the SPY, the S&P 500, I do expect to have somewhat of a pullback. We did get a retest gap back here, roughly around the 18th of October, and eventually we'll probably come back down to retest and close that gap, coming back down into this little red box or this little buy zone that I like to speak about as well. Here's the E-minis now, the S&P E-minis, the ES futures. Trading bullish, as you guys can see, we are getting higher highs and higher lows. Inside day, we haven't yet created a new high just yet. Still a lot of trading yet to happen. You guys can see another 15 hours to go. However, I guess we'll soon see over tonight's session if we end up closing lower than yesterday or closing higher. The decrease in volume, guys, once again, I just expect us to probably either consolidate and or pull back. We could definitely, have a short pullback and then bounce on higher, especially because it is earnings season right now as we speak. But personally, I wouldn't be looking to buy at this current moment in time. Look to take your profits, look to lock in them gains. Talk about locking in gains. Wow, Tesla. Tesla, brand new all-time highs this week. This is a point where you guys want to look to start to take profits. Volatility is starting to creep up. Volume is starting to increase massively. And, we've really just gone parabolic on Tesla. Good old Elon doing his thing. You guys can see here we are currently getting a bit of rejection around the $1,200 level. We did get a gap down last night and we did trade higher. But once again got rejected. So you can see here we had this gorgeous little gap down, retested previous gap level, previous high, and then we kind of failed and went back lower. Also, guys, if you are wondering what this particular indicator is, the support and resistance line indicator, if you guys do want that, just feel free to reach out to me, Ricky at reallifetrading.com, and I'll happily give that to you guys. But Tesla right now, if you are looking at buying, probably don't buy right now. Look to just take your profits if you are currently profitable. Another stock that is hitting all-time highs is NVDA, ticker symbol NVDA. Now, earnings is coming up on this one, roughly around the middle of November. We've got a retest gap back down here that hasn't yet been filled. On the 4-hourly chart, 4-hourly chart, we could come all the way back down to around 227 as we do pull back, which is roughly around this level here, the 230 level. I do expect at some point for this gap to fill. Here's eBay. Now, we did get triggered into eBay last night on a pullback. Was a retest gap. Gorgeous bullish candle. And we just kind of went 50% retracement of this bullish candle, looking to get triggered in. And as you guys can see, our entry was at 74.50, and the low of this candle was 74.47. So hit this one by about 3 pennies, and we'll hopefully get some sort of consolidation and then a bounce higher. Just looking for a nice little 1-to-1 risk reward on this one. Here's the Aussie 200, just chilling out at the 100 simple moving average on a daily chart. A lot of wicks down here, guys. A lot of support. lot of traps as well, thinking that the market may potentially go bearish. But the good news is we are holding the 100 simple moving average. If we do close below here, we'd probably get some sort of retracement. But at this stage, guys, just be very neutral on the ASX 200. Here's PPK. Now, PPK has also been going sideways, kind of just building pressure. We are getting some very odd volume bars coming in just very recently. So I will just keep this one on your watch list. It is at a major key level of support at 1274. And the 200 simple moving average is at 1172. So longer term, guys, I mean, if you take a look at where we are currently at right now, we have had a pullback of about 42% since September. Now that's a pretty decent sized pullback. So if you are looking at buying a dip, I mean, this is a great dip to buy. Looking at buying at a discount from just a couple of months ago, 50% cheaper, not too bad on PPK. Here's Vulcan Energy, ticker symbol VUL. Vulcan Energy, we did get a fantastic gap and go, which we did get a continuation lower just the other day. Volume is starting to stack in, however, we did find support around about the 100 simple moving average. Also is a previous level of resistance back at the start of the year as well. So this was basically the breakout. This is the retest. We'll probably get a little bit more of a consolidation before we move higher, but all in all, guys, this is just a buy low location. And if you are a fan of the RSI is showing somewhat of some sort of divergence. Oh, you can see here we are getting some divergence. Oops, right here with the current chart as well. So we are getting the relative lows as well as some higher lows on the RSI. So keep that in mind on Vulcan. Flight Center, ticker symbol FLT. Now this one was a gorgeous breakout. We did get a fantastic breakout back here. This was where I was saying to look to take your profits, look to lock in them gains. This is not a time to buy. If you were looking for a place to buy, I did mention that you want to kind of catch the dip at these support levels at around $19.60. Currently trading at around $20.10, and if we just have a look at the RSI on this one, you can see here we are just kind of trading sideways. No real signals yet to buy, but all in all, guys, this is a dip. We are creating higher highs and higher lows. We're above the longer term moving averages. Shorter term moving averages, we are at the 50-day EMA, so we could probably chill here for a little bit longer, build some more pressure, build some more volume, and then look to take this one higher as the airlines start to open up and travel starts to be a thing again after COVID. Here's crude oil. Now, crude oil, I did mention we'll probably end up having a bit of a pullback very, very soon. We are currently creating a lower high and somewhat of a double top. We haven't yet closed below the neckline, so this one still is invalid. But if you take a look at the hourly chart, you can see here the price action that is occurring. Next little buy location is roughly around about 81.50. If we do get some price rejection at around 83 as we trade bullish, just look to take it bearish. We are below the shorter term moving averages on the hourly chart. Here's gold. Now gold also looking a little bit weak, rejecting the 100 and 200 simple moving average. Probably going to come back down to our previous level of support at 1762. So keep an eye on that one for a dip buy. And here's the Aussie dollar. The Aussie dollar, guys. Last but not least, I mentioned in my trading room that this was a time to sell the Aussie dollar. And if you are a forex trader, you would have had that news as well. But gorgeous time to sell at a resistance level, at 200 simple moving average, at a key level, at a previous resistance. I mean, it's got all the things saying look to sell. Even on the RSI, you can see here we were showing some divergence here and showing times to sell as well. That's all I've got for you today, team. I hope you enjoyed this review. If you have any stock tickers you would like me to review, leave it in the comment section below and I'll happily put it in my next video. You guys absolutely rock, and until next time, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.